welcome to this new episode of Continuum Gaming, and today we are going to have another Sailfish OS related episode where we are going to have a look at a new app which is called Scocadigo. And Scocadigo is a little app which is meant to be used with disc golf. If you don't know what disc golf is, it's in German it would be frisbee playing, so in the end it's some kind of a disc you are throwing at, in general, some kind of an aim where you have to put it into different kind of slots in there, and like that you are going around and trying to have the lowest amount of scores or the highest amount of scores, depending on which case you are playing. And you can play it like that, but you don't have to. You can use it with disc golf, but you could, for instance, use it with mini golf, for instance, too, if you're going to play mini golf, or anything where you are trying to count more or less your score. So any kind of game in that direction should be fine with this app. And I will show you what this is all about on my laptop. As you already can see, you are going to see my laptop screen here. And my laptop is going to be connected more or less to my smartphone using a small little web server which is going to be provided by my smartphone locally. And in the end, this laptop is going to show you everything because it's connected to the big screen, and like that you can see everything on the big screen, what is going on my smartphone more or less. So my smartphone is going to be my Sailfish OS powered Sony Xperia 10 Mark III, this one. And if I go over to my screen here, you can already see it's going to show everything that is going on my smartphone too. It has a little bit of a delay, but that is due to the technology, not because my smartphone would be slow or something. It's just because of the technology of the big screen. You can see both of my screens later on, because I'm going to turn around and show you both at the same time. And so you should be able to see everything. So, to get the app, first off, I'm just going to try to find a good position. Maybe something like this would be fine. And in the end, to get the app, first off you will have to go to your store, in general the Jolla store in this case. That is the reason why I'm not going to provide any kind of link in the description box below, because I can't. The Jolla store doesn't give you any kind of links. It's just working on a Sailfish OS powered smartphone in this case. So in the end, you just go in here, you just go to the drawer menu at the top, and now you are just going to put in maybe Scope, maybe that is already enough. There we go, Scocadigo, there we are. And here you can see it, and if you haven't installed it until now, you can just go to the drawer menu and install it from there. If you did that, you will find a new little icon at the bottom of your app drawer, more or less, and here you can just start it off. And what I really like about the app is that it's really nicely layouted in the end. So there are a couple of things I would have done differently in this kind of aspect, but it's really easy, simple to use, looks nice anyway. And yeah, first off, what you can already see is you have only a couple of different options here, and those are going to help you to use it and track your scores along the way. First off, let's go to the menu. If you go in here, the settings are going to be shown. And as you already can see, you can only do a couple of different things here. You can, for instance, put in a sound effect, which might be interesting, because then everybody who is going to be tracked with this app, because you're not tracking only your own player, but you can track a lot of them, you can hear that the score goes up one time. And yeah, it depends on the game you're playing. For instance, if you are going to go with mini golf or something, the score should be lower. For other sports it might be higher in a better way. Then it depends on what you want to do, but in the end you can just track the different scores. First off, you have to add some kind of a player. I just added a small little one here, and of course you can add as many players as you want, or at least a couple of them. And now just put in nick. I will just put in test player 1 probably. Oh, test play. Yeah, okay, the nickname can't be too long, so I'm just going to use test 1. First name, last name, and so on. Put in whatever you want. You don't have to put in everything. And after that you already have the player in your smartphone here. And after that just click on the play button, and as you can see, you can now select a player, for instance. So I'm going to select Fuho in this case, the first one here, which is going to be in my game. And if I'm happy with the selection I made here, so the players are in there, which I want to use, you can of course add always a new player here too. But in the end, if you just go to the next screen, then you can see, okay, we are going to play a course. In this case, I'm just using the first course, and as you already can see, we have a couple of different score possibilities here. First off, just leave it like this, go to the next part, and as you can see, we have end results now. So in the end, you could now just go on and add your different scores, hit it. Depending on the game, you can add to the counter, or just decrease the counter in the end. And in the end, like this, you are going to track what is going on in your course play. As mentioned before, if you add the sound part, you can use it with sound off and on, and if you don't, you just don't. And in the end, all you are going to do here is now having a look at this, and as you can see, we have for instance a couple of different end results in here, and if you go in here, we can see all of the courses in one big go here. You could have a track of all the different games you played and really be able to, more or less just take care of all your different scoreboards and stuff like that. It's a nice little app which really doesn't make much more than this, so after that you can just save the round and everything is fine. Now you saved the round, everything is in. Now you can have a look at the scorecards, for instance, so have a look at when you played the different courses, and have a look at who won and how well the scores were. And here is another one which is going to give you all the courses in one overview, so you don't have to go to play and go in there. And this is all what the app can do. So it's really a very simple one, but in the end, for what it is meant to be, and what it's meant to be covering, it's really a nice little app, and you should have a look at it if you are playing, for instance, disc golf or some kind of another game which is similar to that regarding the score counting and stuff like that. So this is more or less all I have to say in this episode. It's a very short one, I know, but we are all still waiting for the update. It's not there at the moment, probably going to be in a couple of weeks, but we just don't know when it's coming. That's normal for Jolla. Jolla is not telling us, at least not much in advance, when something is sitting, and we just have to wait for it for now. If you have any kind of questions, if you want to talk about something or Jolla related or whatever, just put it down below into the commentary section. I would highly appreciate everything that is written there. Other than that, thank you for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you liked the episode, and of course if you like the channel, you should subscribe to it. It's going to be the button down below too. You can do it. It's free of charge, of course, and you can just click on it if you want to. Other than that, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, have a great time, have a great day, and we will see us in the next episode, and so bye.